Is it Ravaged? That might be the third book. Oh no, I forgot the name. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're doing my October reading wrap-up. I read 18 books in the month of October, so yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first book I read is Cowboy Casual. I rated this 5 stars. I was lucky enough to receive the ARC and I loved this so much, so much. So Holly Renee is the author of the Veiled Kingdom trilogy, which is a romantasy. I love that trilogy so much. And when I heard that she was coming out with a cowboy romance, immediately signed up for the ARC when it was announced. And it's a second chance romance. Devoured it. He calls her Strawberry, which I personally loved it. I thought that was adorable. The spice in here, oh, so good, so good. Felt every emotion in this book. I was happy, I was giggling. There were points where I was sad for them. Oh, I loved it so much. And it starts off kind of like enemies to lovers because something happened years prior when they were kids, when they were in like, I think high school. Now they're adults. They're in their like 30s. And something happened between them years ago that now they don't like each other. But oh, it was so good. 5 stars, all the stars, loved it. And then for spooky season, I read Gothicana by Runix. I really like this. I really enjoyed this. I rated this 4 stars. This is dark academia, gothic vibes, professor, student. I devoured this. Let's look at the inside. Look at that. That is so cool. Oh, and okay, so in here, like in the book, I loved, first of all, they got like the campus of the school. I thought that was so cool. Between every chapter, it would have like a quote from, I think, poems. Like this one, "Quoth the Raven Nevermore" by Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven. Yeah, they have it on every chapter. Like on chapter 2, "That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may lie. H.P. Lovecraft, The Call of Cthulhu." I don't think I said that right, but it's really cool. Like, and they all have like character art and stuff like that, or like art on the chapter pages. I really love that. Anyways, but that's beside the point because I really love this book. This was a lot of fun, and this is perfect for spooky season, fall-esque vibes. You should definitely add this to your TBR for like next spooky season because this was perfect. And then I listened to the audiobook for Scream by Ruby M. Darling. I rated this 4 stars. This is Why Choose? 2 guys, 1 girl, billionaire bodyguard romance. So one of them's her bodyguard and the other one is just a billionaire, and it's also arranged marriage to the billionaire. This is fun. This was pretty fun. This is the 3rd audiobook that I have listened to of Ruby's books. The first 2 I listened to is Scream, and then, no, not Scream. That's Scream. Speak and Stutter. There we go. I love those. So immediately I need to listen to another one. Again, I loved it. This was so much fun. And then I read Secret Haven by Catherine Cowles. Got the ARC for this one as well. And oh my goodness, 5 stars. 5 stars. This is the 6th and final book in the Sparrow Fall series. This is between Kai and Fallon, and I have been anticipating their book since Fragile Sanctuary, which is the first book. Kai and Fallon are foster siblings. This is also Marriage of Convenience, which when I found that out, I was so excited. One of my favorite tropes. And I was so curious how Catherine was going to incorporate Marriage of Convenience between Kai and Fallon, and she did it beautifully. Like, she made it work. I think I've rated like 3 of the books in the Sparrow Fall series like 5 stars. One of my favorite series. Romantic suspense, so much fun. And I'm always wrong about who the bad guy is at the end of the book. I'm always like, no, it's this person. I know it's this person. They are like suspicious. Then when it comes to the reveal of who the bad guy actually is, mind blown. Like, jaw on the floor. Didn't expect it. And it's it's honestly fun that way. I'm so glad that I'm wrong every time. This series is so good and I highly recommend it. And then I listened to the audio for Chasing Love by Piper Rain. This is, I think, either the 4th or 5th book in the Plain Daisy Ranch series. Oh, I could be wrong. The audiobook for this, so good. I also had listened to the audio for Chasing Forever, which is the book before Chasing Love. Loved that. And immediately signed up for the ALC for this. And I devoured it in one day. I ate this up. This is Second Chance, Single Father, and Single Mother. Oh my goodness. This also had me kind of emotional with everything that was going on because I felt so bad for both of the characters. Like, I understand why she kept this big secret, but I also understand why he was upset with the fact that she kept this big secret. Like, I understand both of their point of views, so I just felt bad for both of them. And the ending, oh, the ending. Literally, it was so good. 4 stars. And then I read Slapshot by Chelsea Curto. I rated this 4 stars. This is a hockey romance. This is the 4th book. No, this is the 3rd book in the DC Stars series. The first book is Face Off. The second book is Power Play, which so far Power Play is my favorite one out of the series. And this is famous hockey player, private chef, and single mother. And oh, Hudson, he is such a sweetheart. I love him so much. And it's also friends to lovers. It's not like insta love. It's more like just like insta friends. Like, they become really good close friends, but their relationship that develops because of this friendship, when they finally start to feel something for each other, it made my heart melt. I love them so much. And Hudson, he may be a golden retriever sweetheart, but the mouth on the man. Yeah. And then I read Slapshot by Chelsea Curto, which is the 4th book in the DC Star series. This one I have been so excited to read, but also kind of scared because I figured it's going to be more emotional. This is about Riley, who is a player in the DC Stars. This is rehabilitation. Right off the bat, and this isn't a spoiler, it's, well, on the cover and on the back, he gets into an accident and he loses his leg. And his personal trainer, Lexi, helps him try to skate again with a prosthetic. It's still very funny, like the found family, the friend group, I love them all. And Riley has actually had a crush on Lexi for years. Just the series is so good. I love it so much. Also, she makes him crawl to her. Yeah. I'm also really excited for the 5th book, Sinbin, which is Coach Saunders' book. And I want to say it's between one of his players' sister. Age gap? No, stop it. That's gonna be so good. And then I read and listened to You're Next. So the first book is Dear Reader. The second book is Watch Your Back. And I immersive read all 3 books. So the first 2 books I rated 5 stars. This one I rated 4 stars. It is my least favorite in the series. Like, the first 2 books, like, I absolutely devoured and loved. And the cliffhangers on them, oh my goodness, were they shocking. This one doesn't have a cliffhanger because it is the last book in the trilogy, but I still loved it. I ate it up. It is dual narration. Narration for this series, phenomenal. I'm just gonna put all the narrators right there, but they did a phenomenal job. And it is Why Choose. So it's 1 girl, 4 men, and it's step siblings. One of them is her step sibling. The other 3 guys, like all 4 of them, are best friends. Wow, I love this. This was so much fun. Dear Reader was like my first Tate James book, and I'm really excited to continue more of her books. Like, I need to read her backlist because this was so good. And then I listened to the audiobook for Nero by S.J. Tilley. I rated this 2.5 stars. At first, I had rated it 3 stars, but then I thought more about it and decided to give it 2.5 stars. So, I mean, there were parts where I was like interested, but most of the time I don't know, I wasn't really invested in the story or the characters all that much. Like, I just didn't really like the characters. I was actually more into King, who is friends with Nero. I want to say his is the next book, so maybe I'll give that one a listen. I want to say it's Mafia Billionaire. I just wasn't really vibing with this one. I'm going to continue though. I think I'm going to listen to all of them. Instead of just reading it, I'm going to listen to it. The third one I think is like Dom, which I hear a lot of people love that one. So I think I'm going to continue the series though. And then I read Dirty Little Secrets by E.L. Lewis. I rated this 4 stars. This is Why Choose. Wow, I've read actually quite a bit of Why Chooses this month. I think I read like 3. Nothing happens with all of them though in this book. There's, I want to say, going to be 3 books. There is spice though with her and one of them, but it's another billionaire romance. I ate it up, devoured it. This is, I want to say, my 4th book by E.L. Lewis, and she is becoming like a new favorite author because I haven't rated a book by her less than 4 stars. Like the first book I read by her was Milo, which is a mafia romance. I rated that 5 stars. I couldn't stop reading it. It was so good. And this is also another arc. Like every book that I read by her has been an arc. I immediately, every time a book she announces, I sign up for the arc. I really like Damon, who is one of the MMCs, but I think I really like Quinn, which is the second MMC. I don't know, like there is something about him, like his vibe, his personality. He's very like, he tries to be very like cocky and charming, but not like overly cocky, you know what I mean? Like he uses it as like a shield. He's also just very charming. Like I personally like him, and I can't wait for the next book because in the next book I think we're gonna get like more of him, and I really want to see Quinn and Emery's like relationship develop. Like I'm really excited. And then I read In the Dark by Chelsea Curto. Rated this 3 stars. This is her newest release. Perfect for spooky season because it is a dark romance. And the MMC works at a haunted house. So you know, like those trails, those where people jump out and they scare you and stuff like that. That's where he works. It is very insta-lovey though, which is why I rated it like 3 stars, because insta-love is not my favorite trope. I really didn't love that part of it. There were aspects that I did like. It's very funny. It's a rom-com. It's a dark romance rom-com. I don't know if this is going to be a series though. Like maybe like an interconnected standalone series. I think it is. I hope it is, because honestly, like I'm really interested in Hunter's friend, like his roommate. I can't remember his name though, but I'm really interested in him. Overall, 3 stars. It was funny. I mean, it was perfect for spooky season, a good dark romance rom-com. And then I read The Wolf King and The Night Prince by Lauren Palferman. I rated both of them 4.5 stars. This is so good. This is a wolf shifter romance, and it's a love triangle. At first it was a Callum girly, but I think I might be a Blake girly. I don't know. Like I love them both so much. Like usually in love triangles, there's clearly an obvious choice. Like she's gonna pick this guy. He's the best one out of them, right? This one, I love them both. Like at first it was Callum, right? And I was like, no way is she gonna pick Blake. Like it's never gonna happen, right? You get more of like the banter between Blake and Aurora, and I loved it. I don't know. I'm excited for the 3rd book though, but unfortunately the 3rd book doesn't come out until the summer. But what's great about it though is that the ending of The Night Prince isn't like crazy to the point where it's like I need the 3rd book right now. But I am excited for the 3rd book. Kind of wish it was coming out sooner, but you know what? I can be patient. I can be patient. And then I listened to Exile by Steph Maka. I rated this 4 stars. The first book is Unhinged. The second book, oh no, I forgot the names. The first book is Unhinged. The second book, is it Ravaged? That might be the 3rd book. Oh no, I forgot the name. You know what? I'll just put them right up here somewhere. You see them? That's the books. I have listened to all of these audios. So good. It's narrated by Marie Hawkins, I believe, Joe Arden, Corvin King. I could be wrong about who this narrator is, but I want to say it's Anthony I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but I'll put it right there. If it's not him, like I'll put the other narrator on here. It is a slow burn with one of the guys though, which he's actually become my favorite. At first it was Gray. Okay, I love Gray. Don't get me wrong. Narrated by Corvin King. I love him. Oh, he calls her little killer. I love it. But Damon, I don't know. I love him. I just love him. So I think it's gonna go Damon, then Gray, and then Theo. Oh, it's Why Choose, by the way. It's Why Choose, and it's set in an insane asylum. And it's very, very good. I highly, highly, highly recommend this series. Like, the audiobook for this, I mean, it's wow. This series really is unhinged, and it's just wow. Yeah, that's all I got to say about it. It's just so, 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 so good. Definitely, obviously, like, check your trigger warnings because it's a dark romance. I listened to Capturing Love by Anne Penny. I got the ALC for this. I rated it 4.5 stars. This is billionaire romance. They're meet cute in the beginning. Josie and Grayson, loved it. It was very wholesome. Loved it so much. But Grayson is engaged to this woman named Melanie Warren. One night in Vegas, Grayson and Josie meet. Nothing happens with them. They hang out. They form this like little bond, this little friendship. And it was really, really cute. Okay, and then they go their separate ways and they don't see each other again for a while. But when they do see each other again, sparks are flying. He's not engaged anymore. I devoured this audiobook. So it's narrated by Sophie Lett, and the epilogue is narrated by Sean Masters. Sophie did an amazing job. It was so, so good. She kept me captivated and just intrigued by the whole story. I loved Grayson and Josie's relationship. And this is my first book by Anne Penny. It's the first book in the Love, Beauty, and Soul series. I don't know if she has other books before this series. If she does, I would love to check them out. This is my first book by her, and I loved it. The ALC was so good. And then I read Sassy Love by Alexandra Banks. I rated this 4 stars. This is the first book in her new series. I think it's called Love in the City series. This actually follows a Rollins. And if you don't know who Rollins is, they are the Rollins family from her, I'm trying to remember the name. I'm gonna put that series, whatever it is, right here. I can't remember, but it's a cowboy romance series. But this is one of the brothers. And he doesn't live back on the ranch, though. He lives in the city. He works at like a corporate job. Starts off enemies to lovers. They do not like each other. They despise each other. Work rivals. Loved it. The tension, very good. The spice was really good. Really loved the spice. But the relationship that they develop, I loved so much. Harley, though, is trying to guard her heart. Like, she doesn't want anything to do with the relationship. She doesn't want to be hurt. But the way Lawson stands by her and refuses to let her go, we're just gonna ignore that. The way Lawson is just there for her, no matter what, is gonna stand by her. Like, this was really good. I highly recommend it. And then I read The Goal by Elle Kennedy, which is the 4th book to The Deal. Off Campus. Oh my goodness gracious. I should have known that. Sometimes this brain don't work. This is the 4th book in the Off Campus series. I really wanted to finish the series because there's a show coming out in Prime. I don't know when. I think it's like early 2026. I'm really excited. But I really want to finish the series. So glad I did. I rated this 4 stars. Loved it. This is between Tucker and Sabrina. And Sabrina is like Dean's like rival. Like, they do not like each other. But one night, Tucker and Sabrina hook up. They have a little one-night stand. But this was so good. This is also accidental pregnancy done right. So glad I finished this series. This was also in my 10 before the end video. This is one of the books I want to read before the end of the year. This is actually like my 3rd hockey romance I read this month. And speaking of hockey romances, the last book I read in October is Breathe With Me by Becca Mack. So I read 4 hockey romances in October. I don't know, I was going on like a hockey romance kick. But I rated this 5 stars. This is my favorite in the series. This is the 5th and final book in the Playing for Keeps series. So the first book is Consider Me. The second book is Play With Me. The third book is Unravel Me. And the 4th book is Fall With Me. And now we have Breathe With Me. This is about Emma and Kara. I have been anticipating their book for so long. I have loved them since Consider Me. So this book follows their struggles with infertility. So this is more emotional than the other ones. Like, I have cried 3 times during this book. Don't get me wrong though, it is funny. Like, all of the books have been funny. This is still funny, but it does have more like emotional depth to it. Love them so much. Like, I highlighted a lot on my Kindle. The quotes and like their relationship. Oh my goodness, in the beginning when they first met, they go like to the past. Like, there are some chapters where it's in the past, how they met and their relationship in the past and stuff like that, before the present when they get married. Oh my goodness, their first meeting. This one's actually spicier than the other books. Kara, oh my goodness, she is my favorite FMC. She's very like fiery, badass. Like, I don't know, she's just very herself. She is my woman crush. I love her so much. You know what, maybe I'll actually do a video on my favorite FMCs, because I have quite a bit and I would love to do a video on that. But that's besides the point. I love Kara, love Emmett. This was amazing. 5 stars. I highly recommend the series. And yeah, that's it. That was my October wrap up. Yeah, there have been some great books. I have had a great month. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite book of October was. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.